the guardian angels, the head of the guardian angels. Never heard of him? Oh my goodness. I think he has a chapter up there in Boston. Anyway, he has a radio show, 77 WABC, which I listen to him every damn day. He used to come down there damn near every other week, seemed like, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Act like it's good.
But he looks like a white man, but he's an Israelite. And I told him that several times. You an Israelite.
Irish.
Polish.
Because of the spirit. You know?
Yeah, he's Polish, right? Sliwa? Yeah, Polish, yeah.
Because you had a big number of Polish. Well, you had a lot of Israelites down there in Poland that mingled their seed among them Europeans. A lot of Spaniards.
Oh,
a lot of those people in Spain, those are Israelites, because you had the Moors over there, which the Moors are Israelites, and they mixed their seed among them European nations, the Edomites. So we're pretty much the majority, man. You're going to have people coming out with blonde hair, blue-eyed, looking Scandinavian as hell, and be an Israelite, man.
Looking like Chinese.
You ask him to dance, he be dancing his ass off, man.
Chinese, Japanese.
We are Israelites by the Spirit.
Yeah.
You can look at a guy, the way he talks, the way he carries himself.
Yeah.
You know he's dance. And then Curtis, he brags about how good of a dancer he is, man. And all he used to deal with is so-called black women. His first wife was a West Indian, Benjamin. When he came out, he said he used to brag about he used to make, what is that, Hallelujah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some good stuff.
Go ahead. Oh, and then I asked this guy, Curtis Lewa. He came to the camp, and I said, what did I say? I said, what is your stake on the mark of the beast? He said, it's a chip. They're gonna put a chip in your hand. He said that. So only an Israelite would come out and say it like that. You know? Go ahead.
Romans chapter 8, verse 16. The Spirit itself beareth witness, our spirit, that we are the children of Yahawah.
Yeah, so we read that earlier. Okay. Go ahead.
Daniel chapter 8, verse 7. 9 verse 7. Excuse me. O Lord Yahawashi Rawchaa, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces, as up as at this day, to the men of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem.
Where you reading from?
Daniel chapter 9 verse 7.
Okay, now when you look up that word confusion in faces, you know what it means? It means shame.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you look like another nation. Which brothers use
that,
It just means you're shamefaced. That's all it means.
Yeah, you don't know your nationality, you're clinging on to another nationality.
Yeah, a jet that comes up, all like Sarnetta.
Yeah.
With the guns.
Yeah.
Crazy. Anyway, he would be considered confusion of face because he's shamefaced. He doesn't know that he's an Israelite.
Yeah.
We told him several times that he's an Israelite.
Yeah.
You know?
That also links up with that scripture, his face shall not wax pale. Because back in the day,
Isaiah
22? 22, 29?
22.
Something like that. Yeah, because back in the day, we used to break it down. That means Israel will never look like a so-called white man. Which, High Priest Ariana, you never. He got all into it. Wax
like
pale.
I said earlier, see Israelites that look Scandinavian.
Yeah.
You know, blonde hair, blue-eyed.
Yeah.
Leprous as hell, red hair.
Yeah, wax pale, man. They will never be weak, meaning they'll always have the truth, always have the understanding. When you don't have the understanding,
eventually you raise them up.
They always, when you have the understanding,
I remember you said,
when you have the understanding, that means your face not gonna wax pale. Your face is gonna be strong.
It look like John.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Ecclesiastes 8:1. Read that.
Oh, right.
Ecclesiastes 8:1.
Man.
That's the answer to the pale face.
Ecclesiastes 8:1.
Yeah.
So Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 1. Who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of the thing?
Yep.
A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine.
There you go.
And the boldness of his face shall be changed.
So what's the opposite of that? Your face waxing pale. You don't have wisdom, you don't have the knowledge, so your face waxes pale.
Right. No life.
No life in you, you're dead. Like it says, a congregation of the dead.
Hey, when you're dead, what happens? Your face...
You turn pale.
Pale.
Right. Yeah.
When you're sick...
You turn pale.
You turn pale. Now, when you're whole, you're vibrant.
Yeah, you know? Yep.
So, when you don't have your nationality, it's like being sick.
There's a scripture in the Song of Solomon. I don't know the verse on here, or I can look it up, where it speaks about my love is white.
Oh, is that 5 and...
Oh, yeah.
It's either 5 or... Somebody get it, bring it on out. Because Edomites will use that to say, see, you had Solomon love white women, which that in the scriptures, but it ain't talking about a white woman. As a matter of fact, the songs of Solomon are nothing but songs. And that's not a woman singing those songs. That's Solomon singing to the glory of the Most High.
I know there's one in Lamentations.
I don't want that one. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that hasn't been brought out in a while. But the one where it says white, I think my love is white and ruddy.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Songs of Solomon 5
What?
and 10. My beloved is white and ruddy, the chiefest among 10,000.
So who was he talking about? He wasn't talking about a woman.
Right.
He was talking about this truth, this wisdom. Now, if you look up the word white, go to the... No. Go to the... That word white means brilliant.
Brilliant.
You know? And when you go to Daniel, the 12th chapter, there's going to be a shine about us. Oh, we're going to be made white.
Yeah. Was that Matthew 21:44?
Yep, dressed in white. Yep.
Matthew 21:44.
Yeah.
See, the way Esau reads this book, they read this book like you read a textbook. You come across a word or precept or, a chapter or whatever, and you think it's talking about one thing. Oh, this is what it says. Yeah, but there's a spiritual breakdown to it. There's a spiritual meaning to it, And that's how Jake talks, man. And when Jake talks, they'll say things. If you're a white man from some other country, Jake might say, you're going to go check out that flick. What's a flick? Give me some other... when you deal with a woman,
right.
I'll hit that.
Right.
Knocking boots.
Going to the crib.
Going to the crib, yep. I'm going to chill out at the crib.
Right. I'm going to jump in my whip.
Yep. What's popping? Yep.
What's popping? What's really
I'm going to kick you in your ass.
Yeah.
That don't mean I'm going to literally turn around so I can put my foot up in your ass. Don't mean that. It means I'm going to beat you up. Oh, bugging out? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, not Solomon, Samson. He made a statement. He said when he found that the Philistines were talking with the Philistine woman, he said someone has found with my heifer. So what does that mean literally? You take your heifer, which is a cow, you put a yoke on it, and you travel with it, right? Well, he wasn't talking about that. So when Esau reads this book, he's reading it word for word. This word comes up, so it must mean that.
Right. That's not...
He's not a spiritual man,
I got the entry for white.
Go ahead.
So it's
for that actual scripture in Song of Solomon,
right.
Go ahead and read it.
Yeah, so it's the entry is H6703, which is Tazak. And it says Tazak, dazzling, example, sunny, bright, figuratively evident, clear, dry, plainly, white.
When you wash your car and you wax your car, you buff it out, you can see the sunlight hitting it, and you can see that glow, that white shine to it. That's what it's talking about. That's why the Lord said He's going to make us white. Daniel, the 11th chapter.
Many shall be made white.
Many shall be made. That don't mean he's going to turn into a white man.
Exactly.
You had Yahawashi's garment, said it shine like fuller's white, something like that.
Yep.
Quick precept. This is the book of Matthew 13 and 41. It says, the Son of Man shall send forth his angels And they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire.
And that's talking about Edomites and other nations and 2/3 in wicked Israelites.
There shall be wailing and gnashing of
Where you
teeth.
reading from?
The book of Matthew 13, beginning at the 41st verse.
And you know what you got to do? You got to go up a couple of verses.
All
I
right.
was going to actually bring that out today. Go up to like the 30th verse. See what that says.
The book of Matthew 13 and 30. It says, let both grow together until the harvest.
The Lord was talking about the wheat and the tares, right?
Right.
The wheat represent the children of Israel. The tares represent the Edomites. Even though the Lord never said the word Esau or Edomites.
Right.
He was talking about the destruction right there as you read it down. When he breaks it down, mainly when you go to the 30th verse, he's talking about what's going to happen to America. How the Most High is going to deliver the elect of Israel and the Edomites and the rest of the nations. He's going to destroy right here in America.
Yeah.
And he didn't mention the word America. He didn't even mention the word Babylon.
Yep. Even though the Edomites that look like Jakes.
That's right. But some of them are going to be beamed up. You're going to see white people getting beamed up.
Yeah.
But they're actually
Israelites.
It's Israelites.
That's how powerful this thing is.
Yeah.
You know?
Plus, our body's gonna be changed anyway.
Yep.
Nobody gonna go in the body you in. It's gonna be changed. Because the corruptible
Shall be
cannot.
changed. Cannot
If
inherit.
you're looking like Scandinavian, when you get beamed up, you're going to transform into a so-called black man.
Right. Big afro.
Oh, well, that brother, his wife had that vision,
Right.
and she saw herself in the kingdom.
And she looked just like an Edomite. You would look at her and say she's the Edomite, right?
Yeah, that's what the brother said. In the kingdom, she looked like a straight-up so-called black woman. That's what she told the brother. She said, I look like a black woman. That proves that it doesn't matter what you look like. The Lord's going to change us.
Heavy.
The Apostle Paul said we shall all be changed. Reading on, it says,